Hello, this is Dean Takahashi at VentureBeat. I'm here doing my unusual, for me, car review of a BMW X5 SUV. This is a 2019 model, and besides having wonderful things like a butt warmer here, this car has a bunch of other cool technology. You know, here's the inner console of the car, and if I start over here with the mirror, this car has cameras in the front and in the back, and there's a little indicator on the left side of that rear view mirror that flashes sort of orange color if there's a car coming up behind me. And then there's another one on the other mirror over there. And right now I can see on the windshield a indicator right about here of what the speed limit is on the road and my actual speed. It turns white if you're under the speed limit, and it goes orange if you're above. If there's any police listening, I do not confess to seeing the orange going above the speed limit yet. And when you're on the freeway over here on the dashboard, you can actually see a green indicator that shows that the lane change detection mode is on. And if you're on the freeway and you start swerving out of your lane, or you're kind of like falling asleep and you're drowsy, then this will detect it, and the steering wheel will sort of force you back into the middle of the lane. You can override that by going, moving your hand, but it wants you to show that you actually intend to do that. Now, if you actually properly do the lane change with the blinkers, then the lane change force will not sort of react to it. So that's interesting. This also has I asked them if they had a CD player here, and they said that's kind of the thing of the past. It has Apple Carplay, and with the Carplay, there's a feature where you can sort of turn up the volume using gesture controls. So that's kind of cool. Just using your fingers, moving them in the air like that, and you can turn things on or off. There's Wi-Fi in the car that you can use to connect your phone. Like I said, there's a nice big screen here. The navigation connects to your phone, so like with my iPhone, I can get Waze up here on this screen on the car, and be able to see much better where I'm going. On the heads-up display that shows the speed limit, you can also see which direction you're supposed to turn. Eventually, that would be nice if you can actually see more on the windshield which streets you actually need to turn on, like a big green arrow or something. But that's not here yet in this model. There's a lot of little things that are a nice touch. You can wirelessly charge an iPhone right here on this little pad. There's a USB connector there. There's USB charging spots in the back. There's a USB-C charger here in the little middle glove compartment, and different kinds of modes for which kind of way you want to drive. You can control things through this knob here, like on radio stations or whatever. This thing will heat up or cool down your drink if you want. It'll automatically heat it. There's butt warmers for the other side of the car, or the other seat as well. Yeah, there's just sort of like a ton of tech built into this car. You walk up to it, the door opens. In the back, there's sensors and detectors that can open the trunk for you if you only have like your foot free and your hands are full. So that's quite cool. Apple CarPlay is set up in this car, so you can listen to your music quite easily as well. You know, it doesn't have 5G yet. It doesn't have in-car cameras yet that are, you know, detecting whether you're asleep or not. But if there's a hazard coming up and you're going at a high speed, this part of the dashboard will flash red and alert you so that you can slam on the brakes, and that's quite good. So there's a lot of tech built into this 2019 model BMW, and hope you like my video review here.